Our next speaker, Mr. Cosmin PânTROIU. Mr. Cosmin PânTROIU is the CEO of the TeraSteel, one of the most important manufacturers of thermal insulation panels and zinc-coated structures in Central and Eastern Europe, with production units in Romania and Serbia. In his more than 15 years of activity in the field of construction materials, he held the position of general manager, export manager, or sales manager. His expertise covers the areas of development and strategy of businesses management, sales, training, customer portfolio development, and product portfolio, both locally and internationally. Under his coordination, TeraSteel inaugurated in 2017 TeraSteel Serbia, the first privately owned production unit to be opened abroad by a Romanian company after 1990s. So, Mr. Cosmin, please take the stage. We're happy to have you here today.
Hvala. Dobar dan. Moje ime je Cosmin PânTROIU. Drago mi je da sam danas u Beogradu na ovoj konferenciji. So now let's switch to English. I can speak more Serbian, but not very correct grammatically.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
So I'll tell you on very short what means TeraSteel. So as our colleague introduced us before, we are one of the most important sandwich panel producer in Central Eastern Europe with 3 production facilities, 2 in Romania, north part of Romania, and 1 in Leskovac in Serbia, south part of Serbia. So we are in the business of sandwich panels, all kind of sandwich panel, from pour, pier, mineral wool sandwich panel, and today I will introduce you our new product. We are producing purlins, this is light structure, and also self-supporting beams for the very big logistics centers. Having all these products in our portfolio, we develop a new product, and this means the turnkey projects and the solution which we bring to the beneficiaries and to the architects. Yeah, so. This is the factory in Serbia, so if you'd like, you are invited to go and visit it. So I think Sherix should get more sponsors in order to get better computers to act in time. So it's moving very slow. Yeah, so what means and how we develop as a company, starting from a small company from Romania, now we go over in 25 years, we have a 4D concept. I will go smoothly through it. First of all, everything is coming to digitalization. We are doing everything for 80% of our operations. We use software from SAP, from Siemens software, from VMS. Everything it's going on the computer in all our factories, going centralized in Romania. The localization, as I told you, the first step here, it is the factory in Leskovac, and we have plans to develop in more countries our productions. Everything is coming from people, from determination. This is a very important 3D. We are a very young team, as if I can say, an average of 41 years in the company. So we are investing all the time in trainings and exchanges of our people It happened a lot between all the departments between Romania and Serbia, and this was very good for both of the employees of both factories. But we cannot stay put. We have to develop new products. And this is what I want to discuss with you today and to present to you. It's coming another movie, so it will work. Let's see. So this product, it's called LEAD. LEAD into the world to come. And you will see why we put this logo. So LEAD, it's a metal building, because we are working with metal, which ensure sustainability and more efficiency from thermal point of view and fire safetiness in the buildings that we are producing. Nevertheless, which is very interesting for the architects, having these products in a building, you can get LEED 4 or BREEAM certificates, and this is very important for the beneficiary of the building. Yeah. Let's see. These are the main 6 characteristics. All of them, they are linked together. So you made an idea what is LEED. If you want more details, you can have a picture for the QR codes. Anyhow, you can find us on TeraSteel Raw, TeraSteel RS, and terasteel.co.uk, as long as in other countries. So. So, why LEED? First of all, we started with an improved energy efficiency. With the new polyurethanic foam that we developed together with Dow Chemicals, our main partner in chemicals, we managed to obtain a 20% better thermal insulation. It's very simple. If in the project we have a 100 millimeter panel, we can use an 80 millimeter panel with the same thermal insulation, so we have going in the middle to cost efficiency. This is one point. Or going also to the middle, having a cost efficiency, if we use the 100 millimeter panel, we will pay less for the gas and for the heating in the future. This depends how you think, short term, long term. Usually building the building means 20% of the cost of the building. It's an estimation. Running the building is the rest of the 80 cost of the building. So if we save in the 80% of the cost of the building, this means that we have a cost efficiency. Increase the resistance to external factors. Both the steel structure, also the sandwich panel, has a 40 years warranty. This means that going to the next point, we can reuse the building. If you as architects have a beneficiary who is doing a business now and he wants to quit this business in 10 or 15 years, we can reuse 85% of the material used in the building. Of course, the labor we cannot reuse, some flashings we cannot reuse, but the rest, the steel structure and the sandwich panels, we can reuse it. So this is coming back also to cost efficiency. Having all these points all together, we are trying to help a little bit to reduce the carbon footprint in the world. Okay, COVID did it much better now, and this is a fact, but definitely we will pass over this virus and we will see our lives. So we have to take care of the people that are going to work in those buildings. Who is making now the decision to make a building? You know, there are people like 55, 60, 65. Will they work in those buildings? No. Our kids will work in those buildings and will breathe the air that we produce in this moment. But nevertheless, having all these 5 characteristics, we take all the time. It's very strange for me to speak to this. We have to take in consideration the fire safety of the building. A lot of people make the confusion between the fire resistance and the fire reaction. Fire resistance is protecting the goods in the building and maybe the building itself. Who is killing the people in a building, in a hypermarket, in a production hall? Smoke, actually, not the fire. And this is fire reaction. And these new products that we developed, the lid, has a BS1D0 fire reaction. So I will move a little bit forward and I will ask the organizers to make available this presentation because we will lose quite a lot of time. Yeah. Here there are a lot of what I have told you on short. You can find here and also on the QR codes. So, all our products, in order to ease the work of the architects, we make BIM objects, and you can find them in Archicad and Revit. I'm sure that those are tools that you are using all the time. And those are some of the last 2 years buildings, what we did both in Romania, Serbia, Bulgaria, Hungary, and all the countries above, also in Macedonia, Bosnia, Albania. So we have a very strong regional presence. For example, this year we will go to more than 4.4 million square meters of sandwich panel sold in our region. So thank you very much. If you have questions, I'm here, and also I'll stay here a couple of hours until 4-5 o'clock. So I'll be happy to meet you and to discuss regarding TeraSteel.
Thank you for your presentation. My apologies because of the technical issues that you had, at the beginning of the presentation. These things happen all the time.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Elements. This is a relatively new brand name present on the Serbian market, and I was wondering. I hope that this presentation will definitely serve as a good introduction to the market here and regionally. Tell me, please, how the TeraSteel meets the architectural needs of today. How do you deal and work with architects?
First of all, that's why we choose to be the main partner of Sherix in all the region. I'm not talking only about Romania and Serbia. We want to make sure that the architects know our vast portfolio of products, all type of sandwich panels and all the possibilities to play with the steel structure and to give the possibility for the architects for having creativity. And the rest, what we are doing in the back, we have all the technical solutions. We have a team dedicated for this. And we can help very much architects um, uh, to let their mind fly and to develop beautiful buildings, as you saw here. Also, for the technical part, last year we started to invest quite a lot in the beam objects. This to make easier all the work. So this is what we are proposing. Very good products and all the services behind. And also, that's why I tried to say about the philosophy of the company. We ensure all the traceability from the raw material till the building is finished. So this is TeraSteel.
Thank you very much. I wish you
So-
a successful life in the region
Okay.
professionally.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks.